Subaru and Toyota are not breaking up. The first Rolls-Royce Dawn will be up for grabs, and the Range Rover Evoque takes its top off before it hits that sunny California sun.
Ooh.
Talking LA. Plus, Lambo is giving the rear-wheel drive to its newest model. And it's Monday, folks, so you know what? We'll rid your boring Monday with our Commenter of the Week segment, AK.
That's why I love Mondays so much, Derek D.
Me too. What's going on, everybody? I'm Derek D, and this definitely is Fastlane Daily. Definitely. Lamborghini likes their supercars with RWD. You know what that stands for, Erica?
It stands for all-wheel drive.
That's right. But you know, every now and again, they throw in a special edition rear-wheel drive model, like that Balboni edition a couple years back. Remember that? Well, they're planning something similar to that for the 2015 LA Auto Show next week. Lamborghini plans on offering a rear-wheel drive Huracan. Nice. Remember that Lamborghini does technically already make a rear-wheel drive version of the Huracan, the LP620-2 Super Trofeo race car, but that's a race car, not really for public consumption. So yeah, this rear-wheel drive version of the Huracan will come in the form of a Spider, a convertible, of course. If you want to get technical, the actual name is the LP610-4 Spider. Well, you know what they say, AK? Some Lamborghinis Huracan and some Huracan can't. It's just the way it is. Like Bruce Hornsby said.
Right.
And then later Tupac said it.
Tupac.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. The Range Rover Evoque Convertible has been revealed before it shows up in LA, and I can really feel your excitement straight through the camera. It's got the same engine that it's had since 2012. 240 horsepower, turbocharged four-banger. It has the same ZF 9-speed automatic transmission it got in 2014, and it runs through an all-wheel drive system. The roof says bye, bye, bye in 18 seconds.
Nice.
And you can do that with the car going up to 30 miles per hour. Let's see how this does for Range Rover. But, you know, convertible crossovers aren't really my thing, and I'm pretty sure only like 7 people actually liked that Murano Cross Cabriolet. Remember the thing that Bob Shubin called a slipper?
Yeah.
Yeah, thing's hideous. But this doesn't look that bad.
Okay.
So we'll see how it does. See how it does. A new generation of the BRZ, FR-Ss, and GT86, or as I like to say, the Burrs, the Furs, and the J's, the T86, is right around the corner. Obviously, they are essentially the same car. Toyota and Subaru will continue their partnership, of course. Subaru boss Yasuyuki Yoshinaga confirmed this. He said, "We have already agreed with Toyota. We will do a full model change." Well, that's good to hear, bro. Let's just hope that they, that they produce it. It makes more than 200 horsepower. That's what I'm talking about. Isn't that right?
Yup.
Nice. Great movie.
Yep.
Do you want to get your hands on the first new Rolls-Royce Dawn to come to North America, AK?
I would love it.
Well, you better be rich, because Rolls is going to auction off the first of its new convertibles in the U.S. The #1 Dawn will be offered at the Naples Winter Wine Festival, to be held from January 29th to January 31st, 2016 at the Ritz-Carlton Golf Resort in Naples, Florida. Of course, it's at a wine festival.
Of course.
Would be a lot cooler if it was the Catalina wine mixer, though.
Exactly.
It's another Step Brothers reference. Anyway, all the proceeds will benefit the festival's founding organization, the Naples Children and Education Foundation. Well, isn't that nice? Very nice.
It is.
Okay. You guys know what time it is. AK,
It's Commenter of the Week time, Derek D. Come on. Come on.
where are we going? On a wild ride.
Commenter of the week. Comment our show. Yeah, commenter of the week.
Comments.
Thank you. All right. So last week we spoke about the two Mazda Miata MX-5 concepts that were at SEMA. You know, this one, the Spider, and then this no windshield having Speedster. Over the many years of the Mazda Miata's existence, it definitely has a cult following. A lot of people love the Miata.
Right.
It's a nice car. AK, you dig it?
I love it. I absolutely love
it's like
it.
driving a go-kart. It's fun. So, just a nice little sports car. You know? Oh, I know. So I saw this exchange between commenters, and where it went is just great. FLD fan Blue240 is probably a big fan of the Miata MX-5, and he said, Miata is always the answer. Then, Jensen09 Button could be the actual Jensen Button.
Right.
Who knows? It's not. He replies with a scenario as if a teacher and a student were talking. Teacher says, where's your homework? And the student replies, Miata. Because it's always the answer, as the last commenter said, right? Then, out of nowhere, Waldo comes in. Yes, Waldo, as in where's Waldo? He comes out of hiding just to chime in on an episode of Fastlane Daily, because apparently he's a huge fan of FLD, and Waldo says the teacher should have said, Miata slap you. I mean, who knew Waldo was a pun master? Then FLD fan Joe Schmo, yes, the Joe Schmo, I'm assuming the Joe Schmo. You know the guy you're referring to when you say something like, he's just a regular Joe Schmo off the street or something? Well, this is the actual Joe. He comes out of nowhere as well and says, Waldo, there you are, you sneaky bastard. So through this FLD episode and this comment section, we literally started talking about Mazda Miatas, found Waldo, who in turn helped us realize Joe Schmo is an actual person. Did we just get our minds blown?
Yup!
Can you believe it? The power of cars, Erica.
Yep.
Where it starts and where it brings us. It's bringing everyone together.
Yeah.
Waldo is an FLD fan.
Wow.
Who knew? We found him, AK. Do we need to put out like a, should we call someone and tell them we know where he is?
Maybe next time you can bring Santa Claus with him to the
Maybe.
comments.
Maybe Santa will start commenting on FLD episodes. Christmas is coming.
It is.
Awesome. So we do appreciate that, Waldo, Joe Schmo, Jensen Button, and Blue 240. Nice. We thank you for commenting, everybody. Appreciate it. All right. Our FLD question of the day is, what do you think Subaru and Toyota should do differently for the next generation BRZ FR-Ss? Well, I've said it before, I said it earlier in the episode, and I'm sure they're going to do this, but just give it more horsepower. I feel like the car is a little underpowered for what it weighs. I'm sure it'll get a nice refresh in the looks department as well, obviously. So let us know what you think. Hashtag FLD, Q of the D, and you can send a own in to
tips@fastlanedaily.com.
Thank you, AK. And that will end this episode of Fastlane Daily. I am Derek D, and I would like to personally thank you for watching the show. Please come back again, and if you haven't yet, subscribe. Just hit the button. Also, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. All right. See you later. Cheers.
So I heard a rumor
What's up?
that the New York Giants during halftime like to sit in the locker room and watch episodes of FLD.
Yeah, they do. My buddy who works for them told me.
When are you singing the national anthem?
Next week. Going game.
D1, body take one, Mr. D. Give it a clap.
Thank you so much.
Clap it out,
for
Derek
that.
D.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane, baby.